NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Landry, agile footwork. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And he got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 83 yards and a touchdown.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough in
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
It's now third down.
But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Well, in prep for this one, it was fun talking with the defensive staff because they had to review last week's game tapes where he threw for over 400 yards. And they started ho-humming that performance. And finally, you said he threw for over 400. That's got to be significant. That's why he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
They're going to be careful what they wish for ho-humming. He might do it again here in this one. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bears.
Harris running straight ahead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Bears at 12-1 now to start play. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And pass caught, it's Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Come on.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 33.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. Nice little juke. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
City Chiefs. First down.
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Ethan Evans on now to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 27-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
A gain of 13 yards. And
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. They're looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. Got a man open, it's Sutton. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for the Bears. First down. Here we go. First and 10.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen, Harris. Down the left sideline.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get scouted up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Looking to throw McCarthy. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On play action. Now McCarthy.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now McCarthy.
No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Jamison Williams.
An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is is now 17-3. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
To the air with McCarthy.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
65.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 26. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Go to the right here and finding Burks. Second and 7.
Let's go now. 18.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy. That pass taken in by Burks.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Off the bootleg. Here's McCarthy.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They motion the running back out left. And he's going to go down again. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Falcons. And this is Jaden Higgins. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll wind up going 60 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Cleveland Browns. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Browns took care of business. They win it by 5. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's...
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
60 Bison, 60, alert, alert. Ready.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Right back to Njoku. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down.
He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
David Njoku with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it 24-13.
Chiefs 13.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears' offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
16 yards.
Let's go now.
First down, Bears.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Jalen Waddle.
54 yards.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Throwing is McCarthy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bears take over.
The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Bears.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Got a man open. It's Sutton. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. David Njoku with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Jamison Williams,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Njoku over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. McCarthy. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
They'll get this to Flowers, left side.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Now McCarthy. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
And they'll run him here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Watch the motion.
This is Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Toward the pylon, caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like